Man, that is good. I'm Greg Hudson with America's Best Restaurants, where we scour the country, checking out hidden gems as well as your local favorites. Today, we are just outside of Madison, Wisconsin at Oakstone Rec. As you can see, they got bags, or as we call it, cornhole in Ohio. But not only that, scratch-made food. I'm talking about a Nashville hot chicken sandwich that is unique to this area, as well as a burger and scratch-made cheese curds that are hand-battered. Baby, let's go. And by the way, I hit that on the first take. Hey, Josh,
man,
what's
how
going
you
on,
doing,
buddy?
man?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man.
Man, this place is fantastic.
I appreciate that.
This
Thank
is
you,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
And you built this from the ground up?
Ground up, yeah. We opened in September of 2019.
Man, you know, normally we come to places, we visit restaurants for America's Best Restaurants, and the food is awesome. And I know you're already doing things from scratch here.
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
on top
you know
of
what?
that, indoor
Here's some
volleyball.
cheese curds
Whoa,
for
indoor
you
volleyball.
guys.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Fist bump. Okay, now we can talk.
Now we can. Yeah,
But you
absolutely.
guys, yeah, tell me about this place, man.
So we got volleyball leagues, we have bags leagues, and we have an indoor facility. We got outdoor turf. Make everything from scratch.
But
here
still
for you.
scratch food.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can oftentimes find one or the other, right? Like a scratch-made kitchen that you love, or a recreational area where you can go have a good time and play volleyball, play bags, or cornhole, as we call it in Ohio. But you've got it all here, man. So tell me about these cheese curds. 'Cause I know it's
Absolutely.
Wisconsin. A lot of people have them.
Yep. So
What makes yours? What separates yours?
Well, we get ours from Wisconsin. You have
Good.
to. Absolutely. And then we make them to order every single time. We hand batter them. We have our own special seasoning spices. Yeah.
So these aren't frozen.
Oh,
yeah,
no, no,
because
no.
I've had a lot of Wisconsin cheese curds, and they're great. They're from Wisconsin, but they're frozen, and they drop them in the fryer. You guys are hand breading these?
Hand breading them. Yep. Every order. Yep.
Let's go in.
Gotta try it.
Oh man.
This is a chipotle ranch. We make that from scratch here.
So should I try one first without chipotle?
Yeah, try without.
Okay.
And then go for it.
Oh, that's a yellow cheddar curd.
Oh yeah. We do a nice mix, both.
Oh man. And piping hot. And you do have great seasoning on these.
Yeah.
So a lot of places that I've tried don't actually put seasoning on the breading with the curd. What do you have on here? This is fantastic.
Yeah. So what we do is it's a double batter. So we first drop in our spotted cow wet batter. Gotta use spotted cow.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I
So
like
you
that.
drop that in the wet batter, and then you toss it and shake it in our dry batter, which is flour and cornstarch and other stuff I don't really want to tell you, but
It's fair proprietary.
Yeah.
We respect that here at ABR. We respect that.
yeah. And then we drop it, and it only takes, I mean, it's a hot second in the fryer. It's not much.
Well, I believe it, and you know why? Because the breading that you have on here is just very light.
Yeah.
It's not a heavy breading, which I really appreciate, because you get the flavor of that cheese. You get that cheese pull like this. See that cheese pull?
That's real life right there.
You seeing this? This is what you want to see. You want that cheese pull, baby. Look at this. You get, oh my gosh. That's what I love right there. Oh, okay. I just like shoveling these in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Gotta have one with the
With the-
chipotle
I
ranch.
know,
You gotta have one. All right. You can have the whole basket, but you try it with the chipotle.
I can't help it.
Do you like spice?
Love spice.
Okay. This will hit you a little bit, but it's great to start.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, double up.
Yeah, well, I like this. There's a little crunch on the outside. I like the crunchy bits of cheese that you get. You have one with me. I feel like a glutton right now. They're all watching right now. Like, Greg, you're eating everything, not leaving anything for Josh. Baby. Woo!
That sauce is good, huh?
I feel like Ric Flair right now. Woo! That has some fire to it, man.
And you put that on everything. French fries, cheese curds, your burger.
I'm a big spice guy too, and sometimes, and I understand it. You get it like a chipotle aioli, and it's tempered down chipotle essentially.
Sure.
This, what's in this, man? This has a kick.
So we do our own ranch in house.
Okay.
So we kind of morph that, and it's literally straight chipotles that we blend and puree until it's nothing, and then we just add deliciousness, man.
You know what the difference is with this that I can taste, and you just nailed it on the head, is you use real chipotles.
Oh, yeah.
Chipotle peppers with this. And that's what I'm tasting, because chipotles have a smoky flavor profile to them. And it's one thing to use like a chipotle sauce and mix it with a ranch or whatever, but the fact that you're blending real chipotles, you can taste that in that sauce because of the smokiness. And it tastes, yeah, just like a rich, fresh, real chipotle pepper with like an adobo smoke around it.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. We make an adobo sauce every once in a while and use straight chipotle. I mean, it's fire. This
is going to be a good day. It's going to be a great, great day. Well, what else you got on the menu for us today, brother?
Well, we got a couple things. We have a burger that we make in-house. We hand patty our 304 burger, mushrooms and onions and bacon, and our cheese sauce that we make from scratch. And then we have a fried chicken sandwich that's insane. Hand batter it to order in the same breading that we use our cheese curds.
Oh, in this breading?
This breading.
Baby, let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
This is going to be an awesome day, as you can tell. Well, here's what I'd like to do, man. I need to see more of this place. Because we walked around outside, I can see the bag courts, the volleyball courts, the outdoor dining. But I'm going to see more of this place. So maybe if Chef's firing up the food, what do you think? You mind showing me around?
Yeah, let's go, man.
I'm taking a couple of these with me. I don't care. And so out here, you've got the bags, you've got it's a turf?
Yeah. So
volleyball court?
Yeah, so we wanted grass courts. We knew the upkeep would be like crazy. So we put in artificial turf. And so now we have bags leagues and volleyball leagues out there on the turf.
That's great. And not to mention, let's be really honest, let's look around here, an outdoor seating area that's gorgeous.
Yeah, this was a big thing for us. We wanted to make sure summer was awesome. So we have 20 plus tables out here, and you can see we put the big stage out for the bands.
Man, and not to bring anything up here, but you opened in September of 2019.
Yeah.
How were you able to make it through the pandemic and I mean, with a place this size?
I mean, you're literally looking at it right now. This was our lifesaver. I mean, we could only have outdoor dining for so many months, and this saved us. I mean, we had 30 tables out here. We could actually run an actual restaurant during COVID because we were outdoors, and that's what got us through.
That's incredible. Well, we're definitely glad you did. I want to go take a look out here. So in Ohio, we call it cornhole. We call it bags up here.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Like, that's okay. So this is one thing that I can actually play, I'll be honest, and be decent at it. Because you can hold your beer and toss a bag.
You're right. Absolutely.
So this will be all right at. And so with the outdoor over here, let's take a look. With the outdoor volleyball court, is this another area where you have leagues? Is it just for fun?
Yeah, nope. So in the summer, we have leagues out here. So tonight, we have our bags league that we're all set up for.
Oh, it's tonight?
Tonight is bags, yep. So
okay.
we're playing tonight, and then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, we have outdoor volleyball. And then we do women's triples, men's triples, co-ed fours, like, man, as much as we can.
Do you have a lot? You must have a lot of regulars here.
We have an insane amount of regulars. I got 2 sets of regulars, actually. So we got
2 sets?
Yeah, we got volleyball regulars, which I've known from the volleyball community for the last 12, 13 years in Madison here. But ever since we came to Cottage Grove, we have Cottage Grove regulars, and we have families, and we sponsor youth football teams here in Cottage Grove, baseball teams, and it's just awesome.
Well, I was gonna say, man, Cottage Grove is beautiful. We were driving through earlier. It's a gorgeous place. It's not a very big place. It's not massive. Nope. So this must be, if I lived here, this would sort of be my destination spot for good food and just good hang with friends.
Yeah.
Is that where you're sort of building your clientele and your regulars?
Absolutely.
When you're talking about locals?
Yeah, absolutely. My wife, she grew up in a restaurant, and it was a very family-oriented restaurant. It was everybody knew everybody. Everybody was an uncle, everybody was an aunt. And so we kind of wanted to create that here. And Cottage Grove is amazing. I mean, they're just one giant family. The high school, the kids, I mean, we employ 15 high school students here.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's awesome. So
I see exactly what you're doing, man. You're creating that sense of community and kind of a gathering place for the community, really.
Absolutely.
It's like, come one, come all. There's something for everybody as far as, I mean, professional volleyball player, come play some bags. And we keep talking about the food. It might be time that, we go try. The cheese curds were incredible. You can tell they're hand-breaded, but you got a couple more dishes we're going to try?
Yep, we got the Nash Grove and the 304, my man.
Let's go. After that, come back out here, try my hands at some bags. But first, I got to fill my stomach.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, man, food time, Josh. Absolutely. I'm going to be really honest with you. Like, I find it hard to believe after everything we just saw and how big this place is. I mean, you could just run this place doing volleyball and bags and events and tournaments, but we're still making scratch food.
Yeah, the original plan was to just do that. Just have good food that people could eat while they were playing bags, while they were playing volleyball. And then we were here in Cottage Grove and our food just like took off. And now we're a full-fledged restaurant.
All right, so the curds were outstanding, hand-breaded as we tasted, nice seasoning on them, but now what do we call this chicken sandwich? It's special, right?
Yeah, this is our special. It's called the Nash Grove.
The Nash Grove.
Nash Grove. So it's a Nashville chicken sandwich take in Cottage Grove.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we got lettuce and tomatoes.
Tell me about it. I'm gonna cut it for both of us.
You cut it up. Lettuce and tomatoes. We do a pickled slaw in-house. And then it's our hand-breaded chicken breast in that cheese curd breading I was telling you about. Spotted cow.
Same breading.
Same breading. And then smothered in our chipotle ranch. The smoky chipotle. Yeah.
So you're right, it does come full circle with that chipotle ranch that you said is on a lot of dishes that you have here.
I think it came when a bunch of people just kept putting it on their dish.
So you said, well, let's just add it to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And you got a brioche bun here, right?
Oh, yeah. Brioche bun from Toronto.
Always the way to go. Always the way to go. Okay.
You ready?
Let's dig in, bro. You ready? You guys ready for this?
Go for it. Winning.
That is juicy. Man, that is good.
Messy and delicious.
So you guys have to hand bread this chicken as well,
Yep,
then?
every order.
What? And I'm getting some great pickle in there too.
Yeah,
Those are delicious.
We have pickled chips and that pickled slaw, which we make in-house.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, we use jalapenos and red onions and a vinegar base, and we boil it down and make it.
What I was going to tell you, speaking of that vinegar, so we established when we tasted those curds, man, this chipotle ranch is no joke. It's made with real blended chipotle peppers. Yep. And you need that pickle and that slaw to kind of cut through that heat.
Yeah, so you don't die.
I'm already sweating a little bit in a good way. Like I like getting a little bead of sweat on my brow.
Yeah.
But you've mastered it with that pickle and with the slaw and then the tomato that just helps cut through that heat because it's hot. I mean, listen, this is not for the faint of heart, but it's delicious. What I keep coming back to with this too is the same thing that I said about those curds, the breading. One thing that drives me nuts is to get something like a quality piece of chicken or meat or cheese and have it so overly breaded that that's all that you taste.
Yeah.
But what you've established with the curds and with this sandwich, I want everything breaded like this, man. If you're gonna bread something, bread it like this.
We've tried to bread everything. Believe me.
Man, who came up with this recipe for the breading with the seasoning and?
So we opened up in 19 with my cousin Hannah, and she is a great chef in Milwaukee, and she came up with this whole double batter, wet and dry, using nothing but spotted cow. I mean, it's delicious, and so we bread everything with it. Our chicken tenders, same thing.
Yeah. Hannah, I don't know where you are when you're watching this, but thank you. God bless you. Because this is double battered?
Yeah, so it's a wet batter. Like I said, it's all spotted cow. Gallons and gallons of spotted cow that we go through.
Man.
And we whipped it up with some eggs and we dip the chicken in that, and then it goes into our dry batter, which is flour and cornstarch and, like I said, other things that we won't.
You can't talk about right now. I'll try to get him to tell us by the end of the episode. But yeah, I mean, the fact that it's double battered, but it's still so light and full of flavor. And you can really taste the chicken. It's not just a big bunch of breading on the outside. Man, these are phenomenal. This is great.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Now, usually I take like a bite or something, and then we move on to the next dish. This is nothing but bread left. Maybe not even that when I'm done. So this is great. And coming up next, your special burger, right? You're pretty proud of it.
I'm very proud of it. This is our 304 burger, and we had it on our first menu. And like I said, this is our ninth menu, I think now, and people just love it. It is hand-patted burger, mushrooms and onions and bacon, and then our Oakstone cheese sauce, which we make from scratch in-house here.
Scratch-made cheese sauce?
Scratch-made cheese sauce.
Say less, my guy. That is coming up next. right, brother, here we go. Burger time. This is
Yeah,
always
yeah.
my favorite. I'm going to be really honest. Burgers are kind of my thing. And I see a brioche bun in my future.
Yep, gotta have it. It's brioche is like the killer. It's the topping. It's
Best.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
my favorite bun. Before we dig in, which we're going to do momentarily, I want to hear more about the burger itself. Where do you source it from? I think you mentioned that you pack them here in-house, but tell me
Yep.
what this is made of. What are we doing?
Yep. So it's an 80-20 blend, and we actually get it right across the freeway from our acres. They're a mile plus away.
So
Right.
locally
Local,
sourced
yep. So
beef.
The son of the company comes in, drops it off when we need more. I mean, we're 220 pounds at a time. And when we
220 pounds at a time?
at a time, yep. We go through a lot of burgers. So season with salt and pepper. That's it. We don't mess around.
See, when you get that's the thing. People get confused. When you have a really, really good blend of beef, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
And then
Yep.
let everything else take over. The bacon, the cheese sauce,
Yeah.
let that be added to it. But for the beef itself, quality beef is all you really need with some salt and pepper.
Really
Let's
awesome
cut into this,
stuff.
man. Talk to me about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we got our brioche bun, our hand patted in-house burger, 6 ounces, sauteed mushrooms, onions, bacon, and then our famous Oakstone cheese sauce.
Oh, we have a cheese sauce on
It's
this
a
one.
cheese sauce, yeah. It's another messy.
Being in Wisconsin, I can imagine this cheese sauce is pretty dynamite. Oh man, I'm a big sucker too for sauteed mushrooms and onions.
Oh yeah, it hits the spot right there.
Look at this, perfectly cooked.
Oh yeah, he did
Get in
well.
there. Come on, get in here before I take this down. Look at that cheese sauce. Nice medium, little pink on the inside, which I personally love.
Mm-hmm.
Now wait a second, is there any chipotle on here?
No chipotle.
Just cheese
You're
sauce.
Good, yeah.
All right, just making
cheese
sure.
sauce got
I
a
just
little
need to-
hand though.
Oh,
A little.
I just need to know if I'm gonna start sweating or
You
not.
won't sweat in this one.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hunch
Cheers, man.
over. Bye, everybody. Show's over. Bye. I'm out. Are you kidding me? That is dynamite, brother.
Hits the spot, right?
Man. That beef is where it's at, bro.
It's good, right?
Whoever you're sourcing from locally, a mile away.
Our acres, man.
Our acres.
Our acres.
I'm
They-
glad they're just a mile away because I'm sure you're calling him a lot to deliver these.
I gotta call him today, actually.
Tell me about this cheese sauce too that you make in-house. That's dynamite.
That is so many different types of cheese on there. Cream cheese, buttermilk, heavy whipping cream,
I'm just
more
thinking-
cheese.
I'm just thinking, man, being in Wisconsin, you tell me you're making a cheese sauce. My expectations are pretty high, and you surpassed those expectations.
We wanted cheese sauce, but we didn't want your movie theater nacho cheese sauce, which I don't hate on.
No, but for this burger, that's not what you want.
No,
you
you
want
didn't
just a
want
nice, rich, cheesy.
Yeah.
You want it to taste like a Wisconsin cheeseburger.
Yeah. So you're literally in the kitchen and you're like a witch,
Just stirring.
Just
How long does that
stirring.
take?
About an hour or so, just to make a batch
Of cheese sauce.
of cheese sauce.
Again, it goes back to everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
That is so elevated for a place that, again, you could just be doing volleyball in bags. You know what I was, honestly, when we were setting up this shot, I was in the room over there where they play the indoor volleyball,
Sure.
and I'm looking at the calendar, the schedule, the tournaments, the teams, the leagues. That alone is a full-time job.
It's a little much, but it's awesome.
And yet here you are still putting out scratch-made food with all of that work to do on top of this.
Athletes got to eat good too, man.
Yeah.
And we're athletes in this too.
We are.
Yeah,
Look at this curls.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna throw some bags later, which I need some sustenance. Will you tell me what kind of cheese you have in here? Or can you do that?
There's some cheddar. Does that make you feel better?
He's doing this on purpose. You're totally doing this on purpose. I'll take it. Cheddar. So I got cheddar, I got cream, buttermilk. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Cream cheese. Yeah. All the deliciousness.
Man.
Some white cheddar. I'll give you that. We do put
Some white cheddar
We
in
do
there.
put some aged white cheddar in there.
And those mushrooms and onion just pair perfectly
Oh,
with it.
yeah.
And the bacon
They're
on
awesome.
top of that. This is just like the perfect burger.
It's what
It
everybody
really is.
wants, right?
It is, seriously. And I'm gonna be kind of a glutton real quick.
Sure.
You know what else I kind of really like about this burger? Being the athlete that I am, is that this is a full, rich flavored burger, but and there's no lettuce, no tomato, not necessary.
No vegetables.
You're in
It's fine.
Wisconsin, you're getting mushroom, you're getting onion, you're getting bacon.
Yeah.
A beautiful patty that was hand packed from right up the road. and then this gooey, rich Wisconsin cheese sauce and a brioche bun. It's like, this is like the all-star team of burger gluttony. If there were one, that's what this is.
This is why it stayed on the menu since we've opened. Can't take it off.
I'm doing it again.
You are.
I'm supposed to just take one or two bites.
I'll take one more, make it feel better.
I'm crushing it. I'm not supposed to do this. According to my doctor. But man, everything you're doing here, I love. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Couldn't even do a fist bump. I'm gonna do an elbow bump. That's how messy this is right now. Where can people find you on social media?
Oakstone Recreational on Facebook, Oakstone Rec on Instagram. We post every day. We have a different special every day. So we post every morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you're in the Madison area, man, you can, make a trip on over.
Oh yeah, we're 8 minutes from Eastside Madison,
Man.
10 minutes from Sun Prairie. I mean, 25 from the west side if you really want to travel that way.
But you got your own oasis here. So Cottage Grove has their own just sort of oasis of friendship. There's family here. I saw you talking to people just sitting around that,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're your family or not, but you treat them like family, which is great.
Yeah, definitely not family, but I'm not going to claim them.
You're not going to claim
But
them.
really good people. Cottage Grove is awesome. They really
This is
are.
a great place, man. And what you've got going on is great. So listen, make sure you check out Oakstone Rec anytime you're in the Madison area, if you're in this part of Wisconsin. Also, I want you to do this for me. Subscribe, share, and comment below. Let me know what you think of these dishes and what you think might be in this cheese sauce. That's what I'm trying to do. See if you can get it out of him because he won't tell me. And make sure you join us next time because this was an awesome episode. We're traveling the country, but I need to finish this burger. But we want to thank you for joining us on this episode of America's Best Restaurants.